Okay, we've done layers, we've done brushes. Now I'm going to show you how to work with layer masks. And this one's going to be a little more detailed. I don't normally use layer masks a whole lot, but being it's a Photoshop Basics class, this is part of the Photoshop Basics, so I'm going to show you how to do it, just so you know. So first, I'm going to open a picture. And this is usually what takes me the longest, is just finding the right picture. So, I'm going to do that. And, okay, we're going to work with, no, not that one. Okay, somewhere in here I have something I wanted to work on. I can't seem to locate it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do something that I've already done. This is just a picture of a client for the project I am working on right now. And so then we're going to find a background. Now, sometimes I make my own backgrounds. 90% of the time, I will get them off the internet because it's easier. So, we're going to use just a basic, I'm not going to get too elaborate, so we'll use that one. Now, the first thing you usually have to do when you download a background off the internet is change the settings to the normal Photoshop size. See? And then I'm going to use my quick select tool. Normally I try to be very precise with this, but since today we're working on layer masks, I'm going to make sure that I have a little bit of extra to work with, so just so I can show you guys a little bit about how it's done. Okay, so edit. And then we're going to edit and copy that selection. And we're going to paste it into our background. Of course, you're going to have to resize it to fit. And you can see there's quite a bit of space to work with here with your layer masks. See? Okay. Now, once you get it to a size you're generally happy with, now once you get the layer mask all set, you're probably going to have to resize it again. You hit enter. And then you can see over here, we'll put Goddess, just because this is the layer. And you're going to make sure that is highlighted, which it is, and click on this button here. It says this is the add a layer mask button. And it just adds a little, nothing changes in the actual picture, it just adds a little thing here. Now, over here you can see the foreground color is black and the background color is white, and that is exactly how you want it. You can select your paintbrush, go to a normal paintbrush size. We'll start with 19 and see how that works. And then you're just going to sort of just paint. It's kind of like you're erasing, but this way, let's say you cut off her arm. Whoops, there goes her arm. Then you can just go over here and switch your foreground color to white, paint over here, and it'll bring it back. So we're going to switch back to black. And there you go. Now I'm not going to do the whole thing because that would take, with all this extra space, that would take really long. And as you can see, I'm not being too precise. Usually you try to do with a straight hand, But that is the basics of layer masking. Now when you're happy with the result, you can make sure that you right click on the box on the layer mask in your layers palette and just click on apply layer mask, and then that'll just, whatever. And that is layer masks in Photoshop.